Yeah. Good evening. Today one test. Okay. Method calling test. 20 methods are there. 20 methods are there. Uh, already you know how to identify instance method, class method. If instance method is there, call with object reference. Class method is there, call with class name. Remaining all not required. Okay. See, actually you studied instance method. How many ways to access? Two ways. What are those? Object and object reference. Like this. Class method is there. How many ways? Four ways. What are those? Directly, class name, object, object reference. Four ways. Okay. Now, instance method, call with object reference. Okay, object leave it, not required. Class method is there, call with class name. Because in real time, maximum we use these two. Maximum we use with object reference, we use with class name. So here 20 methods are there. 20 methods. These 20 methods you have to call here. While calling, what you do, instance method is there, call with object reference. Class method is there, call with class name. Directly possible, but you call with class name. Because in real time, maximum times, instance method we use object reference only. Very rare situation we use object. And a class method, maximum times we use class name only. That is the reason this one. Okay. Now, instance method is there, call with object reference. Class method is there, call with class name. 20 methods are there. 20 minutes time. Okay. Now 7:38. 7:38. 20 minutes means 7:39. So 7:40. Okay. 8 o'clock. Up to 8 o'clock. Up to 8 o'clock time. Here call the above methods. Return type, parameter, everything you have to check it out. Online students also write answers in notebook only. Don't write in chat box. Write answers in your notebook only. Don't write in chat box. 20 methods are there. 20 minutes time. Time. Whether it is static method or non-static method, you observe. And also return type, method, parameter, each and everything. If small mistake also, mistake only. Okay. Small mistake also, mistake only. Instance method is there, call with object reference. Class method is there, call with class name. Okay. Like suppose this return type array is there. After returning array elements no need to print, only method calling. 20 lines. Okay. This array is there. After returning array system.out.println and for loop, these all no need to write. Only method calling. Only method calling statements only write. Okay. Start. 20 minutes time. Up to 8 o'clock. So don't depend on friend answer. Don't discuss with friend. Whatever you know, that is write it. Okay. Don't depend on friend answer and don't discuss with your friend. You feel like a written test, like that, write. If you get a 0 also, nothing will happen. Try to write whatever you know. Okay. Instance method is there, call with object reference. Class method is there, call with class name. But return type, parameters, everything you observe carefully. Okay. Small mistake also mistake only. Method names also observe, parameters also observe, return types also observe, everything carefully observe. Once if you know method calling each and everything, writing further programs are nothing. Very simple. Further. Present at the beginning only. If you get a, now suppose how many are there? 3, 4, 20. 20 methods are there, no? If you get it 10 also, okay. If you get it 10 also, further you can do. Twenty questions, 20 minutes time. Instance method is there, call with object reference. Class method is there, call with class name. Each and everything, check it. Instance method is there, use object reference. Class method is there, use class name. Directly also possible, but write with class name only. Instance method by using object reference. Class method by using class name. Like that you call. Don't discuss, don't open previous notes. Okay, don't open previous notes. Whatever you know, write it. Don't open previous notes. If you get a zero also, nothing will happen. Okay, if you get a zero also, nothing will happen. Don't open previous notes. Whatever you know, write. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes left. 1 minute. Last minute. No discussions. No discussions. Stop writing. I'll explain. So what I asked, instance method is there. I asked object reference. Class method is there. I asked class name. Okay. Now first of all, for all methods, one object reference also okay. So I'll create demo d equal to new demo. With this object reference only, I'm going to call. Okay. Instance method is there. Class method is there. Class name only I said. Okay. Now, this is first method. First method. It is return type is integer. Parameters 2 integers. Okay. So return type integer. So first statement, int x equal to d dot add. Two numbers you have to pass. This is first one. Okay. It returns integer. So compulsory one variable. And it takes two parameters. Okay. Those who return only this is also wrong only. Okay. Already told. Return type, parameters, everything you have to observe. Okay. Those who return this part also wrong only. This is also compulsory. This variable name, whatever you want, you can write. This variable name, whatever you want, you can write. Okay. That is first one. Second one, void. It doesn't return. Void means it doesn't return. Max, which takes two floating point numbers. Okay. So d dot max, two floating point numbers. Those who return without f also wrong only. Okay. Those who return without f also mistake only. Floating point number compulsory f required. No? Without f also mistake only. Wrong only. Okay. It doesn't return. That's what we should not write return type. Third one. These first four methods are instance methods only, observe. No static. That's what I'm calling like that only. Return type boolean. It doesn't take parameter. Method name get. So boolean some b equal to d dot get. It doesn't take parameter. It returns boolean type. That is third one. Fourth one. It doesn't return. It doesn't take argument. Display. So d dot display. This is fourth one. Next fifth one. Fifth, sixth, 7, 8. These are all static methods you observe. Class methods. Class method 4 ways to access. But I asked class name only. Okay. I asked class name because maximum times in real time with class name only will call. Because that is method in the other class, our class will be different class. That purpose I asked like that. These four methods. See, method name cube, it returns integer. It takes one parameter. So int x equal to demo dot class name dot cube. One variable. It returns. It is class method with class name. It takes one parameter. Okay. Sixth one. Say static. It doesn't return minimum. It is double. We don't require f. We don't require d. You can pass. Normal. See demo dot. What again? Minimum. It will take two floating point numbers. It is double. Okay. Seventh one. It returns long. It doesn't take argument. Okay. It returns long. Something long L equal to demo dot get. Eighth one. Static void show. It doesn't return. It doesn't take argument. Demo dot show. You observe it is first category method, second category method, third category method, fourth category. All instance methods. Again, first category, second category, third category, fourth category, class methods. Okay. Which one? Seventh one. Get value. Okay, okay. Get value. Method name get value. See. Now, it is first category, second category, third, fourth. It is first, second, third, fourth. What's the difference is instance method, class method. Now, these all primitive type. Later I used reference type, you observe. Your arrays are there. Okay. Now, here. Now again instance method. Again instance method. It returns array, it takes array. Method name sort. Now, ninth one. It returns array. Integer array A equal to D dot. Same reference. You can apply. Sort. It will take array of elements. Either array should be initialized or array can be passed. Any one you can use. Suppose integer array X equal to some array of elements. Those who return like this also valid. It is also okay. This one, those who return like this. D dot sort. New integer array like this. It is also okay. But those who return year 3, that is error. That is error, doesn't support Java. So, those who return like this also okay. Those who return like this also okay. Because I didn't explain this one or this one, I didn't explain. Okay, that is okay. Ninth one. 10th one. Now 10th one. Void search. Float array, float. So again, it doesn't return. D dot search. Float array. So float array you have to pass. So float something X equal to float array. That is, it is float array. You can pass X, comma, one more floating point number. That is, this is float array which will take one more float. This is going to search like that. Given. Those who return like this also okay. Those who return like this also okay. Those who return like this also okay. This is also okay. Those who return like this also, it is valid. Comma, one more floating point number. Okay. Those who return array initialized, later array reference password, that is also okay. Those written directly array, that is also okay. 10th one. 11th one. Return type array, get elements, it doesn't take argument. So 11th one. That is instance method. Return type array. T dot get elements. Get elements method, I'm calling with reference. It doesn't take argument, but returns. Okay, this is 11th one. 12th one. Void print. It doesn't return, it doesn't take. 12th one. T dot print. That's it. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So array reference I passed here. Here directly array only I passed. Here again array reference I passed. Here directly array only I passed. So those who written like this also, okay, right. This is also right. This is also right. This is also right. Next 13. 13, it is static boolean sort double array. Static class name, return type boolean, method name sort, which will take double array. So double array you can create. Double array you can create. Double we don't require f. Now static with class name, return type boolean, boolean b equal to method name sort, demo dot sort, because that is static method x. It is also okay. Those who return like this also okay. Demo dot sort, here only new double like this. This is also okay. First listen, don't write. I'll get time for writing. First listen. Say demo dot sort with class method. It will take double array, return type boolean. Like this also okay. Next, it is also static. Max float array. So 14. Float array. Here float array I am passing, initializing. After that you can call. What is the method? Return type void. Method name max. So it is static method. Demo dot max x. It is also right. But those who directly passed demo dot max, here float array, it is also valid. It is also okay. Okay. 15th one. 15. Return type double array, method name get values. Say double array. Class name demo dot get values. 16. 16. No parameter, no return type. Return type void. That means doesn't return. So demo dot display value. Demo dot display value. 17. 17 again instance method. Instance method. Return type integer. X equal to d dot get value. 18. 18 again class method. Get boolean. Return type boolean. So boolean b equal to demo dot get boolean. 19. Again instance method. Return type character array. So character. D dot get chars. 20. It doesn't take parameter, it doesn't return. So it is static. Print value. Demo dot print value. Like this. Now from 1 to 20, first check it out. How many written right, how many written wrong? Check it out. One to 20, how many you written right, how many written wrong? You have to check it out. How many you written right, how many you written wrong? You check it out. First you check it out. Doubts, I'll give time for doubts. First check it out. I'll give time. First you check it out. How many you written right? How many written wrong? Wait. I'll give time. Now, just online students first respond in a chat box. How many got? Okay, all correct. Okay. 18, 16, 17, 2 correct. Okay. One minute. Now, online students and offline students, those who got 15 and above, just raise your hand. 15 and above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 members offline. 14 members online. 15 and above. Okay, right. Those who got 10 and above, just raise your hand. 10 and above. So that means less than 10 only many people are there. So method calling most important in Java. It is nothing. If you practice, you'll get it. Program, complete program I didn't ask. Only statements already told. For loop don't write, I said. Only method calling line only I said. Okay. What you do is, but majority people I think got less than 10. Majority people got less than 10. Okay, I'll accept this is not easy. These answers, these questions, I'll share in Google Classroom. Okay, I'll share in Google Classroom. First, what you do, once again, you try to write in your home. You check it out. What are the mistakes you did? Answers also I'll share. File, save. Now, these answers also I'll share in Google Classroom, and this is also questions also I'll share in Google Classroom. You practice. Method calling most important. Not only now, for learning advanced Java also required, Spring also, Spring Boot also, microservice also, everywhere. Without method calling, Java is not possible. Further, any program method calling required. Now if you have a doubts, you can ask. If you have a doubts, you can ask. Any doubt now? Over. Doubts. Any question you can ask. Which one? 10th one. This one. Search. 1 minute. So 10th one, void search float array float. Now see, 10th one here. Search method, it doesn't return. Search method, it doesn't return. Search method takes one array also, one normal variable also. One array is there, one variable is there. So one array I created. That is I passed. One variable I passed. It doesn't return. That's what no return type here. Here directly array I passed. After that one variable I passed. Any other? No. Any other doubt? Say first category, second category, third category, fourth category. Instance methods. Again, first category, second category, third category, fourth category, class methods. After that, primitive, these are primitive. Again, just I given reverse reference type. These 8 methods primitive. These 8 method reference. Again, these just 4 methods I added. It's additional. Third category, third categories. It is third, it is second, it is first. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 I given. But one is non-static, one is static, one is non-static, one is static. Okay. Let this I given. And now, these 20 methods I given. This is also I'll share in Google Classroom. This is also I'll share in Google Classroom. Just you practice. It is compulsory. Method calling difficult only. I'll accept. Primitive type, majority people writing. But reference type means confusion. With reference type only people are getting confusion. But reference type only required further. If you practice, you'll get it. Okay. Any other doubts? We'll see next topic. See, class name. File, open. What is this? Instance variable. What is this? Class variable. Okay. What is this? Instance method. What is this? Class method. Okay. What is this? Default constructor. What is this? Parametered constructor. Okay. What is this? Block. What is this? Okay. This is main method. Now main method return type, what is there? Void. That means it doesn't return. It doesn't return because actually main method called by operating system. Operating system knows main method. With helping of JVM, operating system call this method. If you return, who will receive? Operating system will receive. That is the reason return type void. You are not calling. Operating system is going to call. That's what main method return type void. Okay. Why string array? This you will understand later. Main method is instance method or class method? Class method. Why they given class method? No. Why static only? Why they given? Static method means class method. Okay. But why they given static? Suppose if non-static, assume non-static, then how many ways to access? 2 ways. What are those? Where will create object? For main method also object required, no? That is the reason static. At the command prompt, this class name only you are writing, no? That class name dot main, it calls. What do you mean? This is the reason they given as static. If main is non-static, compulsory object required to call. But where will create object? That is only entry point. That is only entry point. Then where will create object? That is the reason they given as static. But static method means class name required. While executing, class name only you are writing. Suppose this file name is demo. Class name test.java. Class name demo. File name test.java. Valid or not valid? Class name demo. File name is test.java. Valid or not valid? Valid? Sure. How many people answer valid? What happened? It is valid only. Confidence also important. Well, you already studied 4 rules are there. A source file can have only one public class. Second rule, any number of non-public classes. Third rule, public class is there, file name, public class name must be same. Public class is not there, any name you can write. Now class name demo, file name test.java, valid or not valid? Valid. But just raise your hand means 50% people also not raised. That means you are not confident. Okay. Say, if you are confident, voice comes louder. And your hand also like this. If you are confident. If you are not confident, I hand is like this only. That shows confidence. Even in interview also, whenever interviewer asks the question, if you give with louder voice, you are confident. Your answer beside person also not understanding means you are not confident. That shows confidence. Automatically voice comes louder if you are confident. So class name demo, file name test. Valid or not valid? Valid. Then how to compile the program? Java C test.java. Then what is a dot class file generated? Test.class or demo.class? Demo.class. How to run? Java. This demo you are writing, no? That's the reason. What system will do? Demo.main. Demo.main. Because static. Got it? Why main method is static? This is the reason. Main method is non-static. Object required to call. But where will create object? How will call? If static is there, class name required. But class name you are writing. This class name only at the command prompt you are writing. That command prompt nothing but operating system. Java demo. Command prompt also an operating system. Before Windows operating system, that one only. When computers are introduced to that operating system only, DOS operating system, disk operating system, DOS. First operating system, that one only. Nowadays, you are getting colorful desktop. But long back, DOS only. The command prompt only. Long back, if you switch on computer, only C prompt, C cursor will bring, that's it. No graphics, nothing. Starting, no graphics. When Windows came, graphics came. Before Windows, 1993 before. 1990, 93 at that time Windows came. Before that, only command prompt only. Okay. So at the command prompt you are writing demo. At the command prompt you are writing demo. That means demo.main. It calls. So that is the reason static. Now what is public? Not completed. What is string array? Not completed. That later. String array not completed. Public not completed. Okay. Now see. These all you studied. Now next concept. How many object-oriented principles are there? 4. What are those? Encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism. If you want to learn these principles, what we require? Class, object. So class and object completed. Principles I didn't start till. Any encapsulation, abstraction I taught? No, only 4 principle list only given. Whatever you learn is class only. These many concepts are there in a class. Okay. You learn this one. Now I'll teach principles. Encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism. In 4 principles, first I'll cover inheritance. Okay. That order, any order you can learn. Possible. First encapsulation also possible. First abstraction also, inheritance also, polymorphism also. But concept to concept relation will be there. Now first inheritance. Note down. Next heading, inheritance. Note down. Creating a new class from an existing class is called as inheritance. Note, in inheritance, existed class is said to be superclass and new class is said to be subclass. I'll explain. Note down. Whenever superclass object is created, then memory allocated to superclass members only. Whenever subclass object is created, both superclass and subclass members So four principles are there: encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism. First I'll teach inheritance, next I'll teach polymorphism, next I'll teach abstraction, last I'll teach encapsulation. Any order you can learn, possible. Creating a new class from an existing class is called as inheritance. In inheritance, existed class is said to be superclass and new class is said to be subclass. Whenever superclass object is created, then memory allocated to superclass members only. Whenever subclass object is created, then memory allocated to both superclass and subclass members. Creating a new class from an existing class is called as inheritance. Is it over? What is the use of inheritance? When we have to go for inheritance, I'll explain. First, you see the concepts, whatever I given. Creating a new class. Creating a new class from an existing class is called as inheritance. You are creating one new class based on existing class. That is inheritance. For example, suppose class student. Okay, student is one class. You observe what I given. Creating a new class from an existing class is called as inheritance. Now it's one class. Suppose in this class I'm writing some variables: integer, roll number, string name, like string address, integer landline number. Okay, like this I'm writing. It's one class. Student is a one class which contains roll number, name, address, landline number. Assume this class was developed before internet technology, before mobile technology. Assume before internet technology, before mobile technology. At that time, everyone asked your address and landline number before internet, before mobile. But nowadays, no one is asking address. No one is asking landline number. Even you have an address also, you have a landline also. They're asking mobile number, mail ID. Trend is change, you know? Now, this class was developed before internet technology, before mobile technology. Assume it's like a one project, student information system. It's one project. This project was developed by 3 members, 1 year time. Assume 3 members, 1 year also is there. 3 members, 5 years also projects will be there. 1,000 people, 3-4 years also projects are there in real time. Thousands of people working together for one project for 5 years also. Large scale projects also are there. Okay. Now, here this is just assume like one project. Assume like one project. This project was developed by 3 members, 1 year time. Long back developed before internet technology, before mobile technology. Now trend is changed. Now no one is asking address, no one is asking landline number. Now everyone is asking mobile number and mail ID. Now I want to modify the project. Okay. Now here 2 options are there. Modifying existed project one option, or developing new project one option. According to trend, we record project, but project already is there. This one we have to modify one option. One more option, developing new project. Now, which one is better? Modifying existed project better or developing new project better? Modifying existed project better. Modifying existing project, same 3 members, just in 1 month they can complete. 1 month. Modifying means year only mail ID, year only mobile number, don't think. So many options will be there. Okay. Because these variables, all those things, methods, constructors, so many concepts will be there. Like that, only names if it change, it is not project modification. Okay. So modifying existed project one option, developing new project one more option. Developing new project means again 3 members, 1 year time required. But modifying existed project means 3 members, 1 month also enough. 1 month also enough. Suppose the project long back developed, those employees also resigned, they left the company. Okay. Now that those who developed the project, that project developers not there in that company. Now all employees are freshers are there in company. Assume. Okay. Freshers. Is it modifying existing project better or developing new project better? Developing new project better for freshers. Freshers cannot modify existing project. This type of task, if they give to fresher, old project also will not work. New project also will not come. Okay. Old project also may be disturbed. At last, old will not run, new will not run. It will be happen. So, modifying existed project not easy. More knowledge required as compared to developing new project. As compared to developing new project, more knowledge required. That's what companies are asking. Experience. You observe. If they recruit experienced people, they can assign new project work also. They can assign existing project work also. That's the reason people are asking experience like. See, if you want to modify existing project, object-oriented principles, very depth knowledge required. Then only can modify. Okay. Now, you are learning it is the first principle. Then what we have to do, see here, that is total one project. Without modifying single character in that project, we can update. It is possible with principles, but only one principle not enough. All principles required. All encapsulation required, abstraction required, inheritance required, polymorphism required. The old also will run, new also comes. That type. For example, So many versions, mobile apps also, internet application versions also you observe. Whenever new version comes, one message comes, new version available, update now or later. Update now, if you click, new works. Later means old works. Still old only you are comfortable. That is, you can uninstall, again old you can install. Still old also works. That facility also many projects available, you observe. So many concepts available. Still old only you are comfortable. Continue with old only. That type of also available. Like that, your project should be flexible. Then only that project will become popular. So then what we have to do, if you update also your project, old should run, new should come. Both should be there. Then only that project will become popular. So how to do, see, another class you have to create. It is student 2 class. Nothing but that is first version class. This is second version class. Second version class contains first version features also. Say example, Java 18. Java 18 is going to come. Java 18 contains Java 17 plus additional features. Java 17 contains 16 plus additional feature. Like that only they'll do, no? It's like a student 2 version. Here, just we have to write extends keyword in Java. If you write class student 2, creating a new class from an existing class is called inheritance. That means if you write like this inheritance syntax in Java extends keyword. Inheritance syntax extends keyword. In different language, different syntax. C++ one syntax, Python one syntax, C# one syntax will be there. But at last, inheritance principle theoretically is, same. In all languages, same. Extend student, if you write student class members, all will be inherited in student 2 class also. If you write just like this, all features of student class inherited in student 2 class also. All comes here. Now you can add additional features. Integer mobile number, string mail ID. Like this. Now if I write like this, whose mobile number, whose mail ID? If you write like this, actually these are all inherited in this class also. Whatever rule number name you are writing, no, that person mail ID, that person mobile number only. But for you appears only 2 variables. But actually here 6 variables are there. Those all variables inherited in student 2 class. Okay. This is inheritance usage. You can write some other code here. Now here 3 different situations we can use inheritance. One situation, I am adding new features. What I am adding? Mobile number, mail ID. I am adding. Then if you write like this, then only. Otherwise, if you write only like this, there is no relation between that class, this class. Now, if you write like this, whose mobile number, whose mail ID? Okay. That's what the relation required. Okay. Now that roll number, that name is, that person mobile number only, that person mail ID only. Those all will come here. In student 2 class also comes. Okay. Now, one concept, I want to add new features. Example, mobile number, mail ID. Then we require inheritance. This is one example. One more, I want to remove these features. Then also inheritance. Actually, what I'll do here, it is empty I given. Code I didn't write. I'll print here roll number, name, mobile number, mail ID. I don't use mail address, landline number. Then it appears like a removed. Actually, that is also will be there. But I won't print. Here what I'll do, I'll print address, landline number. Then what will happen? Old version works, new version works. Here what it prints? Roll number, name, address, landline number. Here what I'll print? Roll number, name, mobile number, mail ID. So if you want old project, create object, call these methods. If you want new project, create object for this, call these methods. Old will run, new will run. At the time also, method names must be same. That is one more principle. Polymorphism. Polymorphism. Names if you want to declare in a superclasses. Abstraction. Binding, dissolve, encapsulation. Like that, every principle required. With only one principle not possible. Present you are learning first principle, that's what I am teaching with only inheritance. That's what I given dash dash. Okay? Now, inheritance, this is. If you write like this, here, what I given? In inheritance, existed class is said to be superclass. New class is said to be subclass. This is superclass, this is subclass. Now, whenever superclass object created, memory allocated to only superclass members. Whenever subclass object is created, memory allocated to both superclass and subclass members. So, if I create student object, only these 4 variables allocated. If I create student 2 object, these 4 also, these 2 also. That is the concept. Just example, note down. Remaining we'll see tomorrow. 1 minute. This is superclass, this is subclass. It is superclass, it is subclass. Just example, note down. Remaining I'll explain tomorrow class. Yeah, it will be there, memory wasted. Memory wasted. But while developing project, so many characteristics, memory, performance, manpower, money, cost, everything. Here old version print statement will be there. Here also you can write. If you don't want, you can don't write. Old will work. If you don't want, don't create. Now actually what we'll do, this is one program. This is another program. 2 separate programs will write. Creating object, one more program. This address landline number will be there. In student class. That's what here we should not write address landline number. It comes, but don't print. Printing statements only. That's what dash dash I given here. Printing time, what you have to do? You should not write address landline number. But memory wasted. But not only memory, money also, time also. Sometimes money important, sometimes time important, sometimes memory important. Depends. So many characteristics. But in this case, what will happen? Memory wasted. That memory allocated, but we are not using. But memory waste is only not important. Time also important. Say, for example, you want to go from Hyderabad to Bangalore. There are so many options. Buses are there, trains are there, flights are there. Now you want to go very quickly. What will you do? You'll select flight. But money wasted, no? Money wasted means you want response quickly. Then definitely you'll go for flight only. But money wasted. Situation dominates always. Tomorrow we'll see continuation. Tomorrow I'll repeat this one.